Folks, here's an update on the building collapse site in George in the Western Cape. This public release from the Garden Route District Joint Operations Center and the George Municipality today, May 17th at 9 a.m. this morning. Rescue and recovery operations at 75 Victoria Street building collapse site in George will cease during the course of today, and access to Victoria Street remains closed from York Street. Rescue workers and other role players have been on the site now for 259 hours. Now, information from the South African Police Service and the contractor on site, plus other emerging external sources, gives the estimated number of people who are on site during the collapse to be 81. Now, of course, they're aware that that number has fluctuated up and fluctuated down as multiple reports have gotten out into the public. But the current official figure is that 81 people were on the site when the building collapsed. 62 people have been rescued and recovered, of whom 33 have passed on. Of those who have died, 4 are yet to be identified. So 29 have been identified. 29 remain alive and or hospitalized. What a tragic situation, but at least those 29 people were pulled out of this mess. Now, the Joint Operations Center and the George Municipality are asking the public to refrain from speculation. It's been rife ever since the building collapsed. They're saying speculation and possible causes by unofficial experts could impact negatively on the official investigation. The public is requested to refrain from spreading malicious rumors and or fake news. Now, the Western Cape Department of Social Development has indicated that a comprehensive range of services will continue to be made available to the affected families for a minimum of 6 months. Psychosocial support for all rescue and non-rescue personnel will also be addressed. They'll continue to give updates 3 times per day for the foreseeable future. But one can understand or empathize with South Africans why fake news and speculation are rife. There are good reasons for folks to speculate or rush for answers. The government in South Africa is not transparent and often disregards the interest of the public or simply is dishonest. Expropriation without compensation, the Basic Education Laws Amendment, the National Health Insurance, all sought public input and all have been completely disregarded by the national government, ignoring the public. Pala and the Lady R reports stretch credibility to the breaking point, neither of which seems even plausibly true based on what the government has told us to be true. But even when the government is honest, it spends an exorbitant amount of money and a ridiculous amount of time getting to answers. We've yet to get resolution in the crooked arms deal from over 2 decades ago. The Zondo Commission has resulted in reams of paper and tens of millions of rand expended, yet no one has been put in prison for the state capture era. Nothing happens to the miscreants. The asbestos deal in the Free State, Ace Magashule, the Vreda dairy farm scandal in the Free State, Oilgate, Travelgate, and Conla, PPE theft, and of course, Pala. So South Africans have good reason to ask questions and speculate because the government is either not forthcoming, dishonest, opaque, or simply untrustworthy. Now, we'll leave it in the hands of the Joint Operations Center, the rescue workers, authorities, and the George Municipality to get answers to what happened here rather than speculate. But when the public does speculate, politicians should not even be remotely surprised. And that's an update, folks, from the Joint Operations Center and the George Municipality on events that unfolded in George over the past several days after that building collapsed. Thank you for your patronage. Be sure to hit the like button. And if you want to leave a comment behind, please do. If you want to speculate, that's your prerogative. If you would like to become a subscriber, it's pretty easy to do. Just hit that subscriber button and join us right here on the Bldg Africa channel. Thank you.